Already there now. Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Do It for Bruce. We're here in Crusader Kings 3 once more with you all for another lovely day of playing this medieval game that we've been playing for now almost 3 years. No, it's been 3 years. Not almost. It's been 3 years. Hope your day's going well. It's 9:30 a.m. on the West Coast, Wednesday, the 11th of no, it's the 15th actually now. The 15th of November. Yeah, let's get this baby going. So what are we doing today? Essentially, like the title says, we're doing an Umayyad, the Umayyad achievement where you start as one of the many Umayyad characters. I think there's like several in the 867 start date. To be honest, I actually don't know if there's any in the 1066. But you start as the Umayyad and you start as one of the dynasty members, hold the title of Empire of Arabia and the Sunni Caliphate. So we're going to see how that goes. Like I said, we're going to do that, and it should be fun. Should be fun and should be interesting. I originally wanted to do a struggle to struggle as the stream today, but it didn't. I don't think you can do that. I was doing some testing before the stream to see if I could do a struggle, like finish the intermezzo and then come over and finish the Iberian struggle. But from what I can tell, you cannot, you're not able to do that. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, good. So what are we doing? Starting out as our boy Sultan Muhammad ibn Abba al-Raham of Al-Andalus. Damn, that is a... So Sultan is his title. Muhammad is his first name. Ibn Ab. I don't know this. Maybe this is from which location, and then it's more of this, or it's like a surname of some other sorts. I'm outside of the Western style names. I'm really bad at understanding where the name begins and ends as their first and last. But that's just me. All right. So, like I said, starting out as our friends, the Umayyads. We're gonna start here in the west, in Iberia, in the struggle. We're probably not gonna finish the struggle just because it's not really our main objective. We're also trying out my face in the left corner to see how that works. Some people have suggested that's the better placement of where I should be, just because you don't block any of the information or any of the map or anything like that. It's just mostly blocking. Well, you block some of the map, but mostly what you're blocking is just your character's face, which, you know, for posterity's sake is fine. So the Umayyads, if you don't know, are a storied empire. They used to run where the Abbasids run, or the Abbasid. What was the video I was watching? They pronounced it completely different. Abbasids. No, it was like Abbasidians or something like that. Doesn't matter. So we started as the Umayyads. They're in a bit of a problem. They're in two different wars. The Asatrians are coming for their lands, and so are their own people are coming for them. The Frontier District Rebellion, which is tough stuff. Like I said, start as the Sultan. He is compassionate, he's just, and he's cynical. That sounds like a recipe for stress right there, so that's going to be fun. We are married. We have several children. Too many children to be in my opinion. They're all just okay, to be honest. They do all have the Saeed opinion, which is good. Which gives them opinion +5 with all Muslims. We have several siblings who own lands. It's a tough spot for the Umayyads in general, but hopefully we can steer them in the right direction. So my plan is to probably make good on these wars and then try to slowly get over here so we can become adjacent with the Abbasids, swear fealty to them, and then take the throne. And then from there we can get the Caliphate, and maybe we can finish the Intermezzo or the Iberian struggle from there, and then maybe take North Africa. I don't know. Vamos a ver. We'll see what happens. We'll start out with our legacy dynastic stuff. I think To be honest, I don't know which one would be good for us. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting, so night efficiency is always good. But also grand weddings being 50% cheaper is always a great start. Increased chance to generate a temporary hook on liege who likes your grand wedding. Okay. There's always that ones, and then there's a bunch of other stuff like this. To be honest, I like the grand wedding one just because like it's an easy way to get some easy prestige, piety, and people to love you quickly and effectively. As for our council, we have some just okay counselors. This guy is gonna lose his spot, so let's kick him off. This guy sucks as our person. Let's reassign him. Reassign court position. We cannot get rid of this guy because of what reasoning? Have not revocable appointment doctrine. Without such a doctrine, there's always a court chaplain or realm priest. Yeah, I understand that, but like, why can't I reassign him? Okay. Guess screw you, Kevin. That's why. We'll set them to domestic affairs so that people like us more. We'll go to our court and set up all the things that we have. Umayyad banners, and it looks like that's all we have. Which is surprising. I feel like you would have more stuff in your throne room if you were the Umayyads. Looks like we have Peacemaker, which is good so that wars can end quicker. What I should have done right now is I should have just clicked focus so that we could get meritocracy quicker, but we're fine. Thank you for everybody who's watching. We're dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so welcome in all y'all everywhere in the internet and all around the world. Okay, gonna uncheck the hold box. Alrighty, so what is our military situation? Let's unpause for like a day and see how bad it is. We got 1,700 troops. They've got 1,200 troops. We should be able to win this pretty handedly, to be honest. But, you know, anything can happen. Let's get some bowmen to get an extra 100 troops. And then let us raise here. What are our knights looking like? That's something we can look at really quickly. We also have Master of the Horse is something we probably should get because of the knight efficiency is always good, and court grandeur, of course. Maybe court tutor just to get that going. Court jester, maybe a bodyguard or two. Special, the chief Kaid. We also have taxes now. Our tax system is different. What does it look like right now? We could do zakat, or we could do let's see. Maybe zakat, these people. They're not going to love us, but to be honest, I don't care about that. But we could also do monthly income for this. How much? Actually, let's look at that. Maybe that's the thing we should really do a video about, is now that this new tax system is out, what is the better system for, is feudal better than clan when it comes to taxes and levies? So right now, from our vassals, we're getting 752 troops and 4.0 gold. If I were to change some of the tax behaviors, maybe that would improve. They're also just good and average, so maybe that's the place we start. We get some better guys in here. That's a decision we can take early on here, because searching for better tax collector is always good. We got 3 new tax collectors. Let's see if they are better or worse or where they fall on the scale. We got some good ones. Let's appoint this guy. So he's going to give us 1 point more and 300 more troops. So let's appoint. And then this guy, it's about the same. So it seems like no matter what you are on the scale, if you're just good, you're good. What's his prowess compared to this guy's? Yeah, this guy needs to stay. He can be a tax collector, but he mostly needs to be a fighter. So let's put him in that slot. He's going to lose opinion of us, but, you know, I don't care. I don't really care about his opinions. So, with that said, now we are sporting a rough 200 or 2,000 troops with another 100 on the way. So, if things go poor, don't blame me. Yes. Okay. Should we make a acolyte? To be honest, the acolyte system, though it came out and with tours and tournaments, I've really never delved into it. It's probably one of the most overlooked for me, at least in my gameplay. Just usually also due to the fact that these people, when they die too quickly, one, and then they also, I feel like they just moving up and down this scale a lot. So it's usually, they're not that important. Marauder, Monthly Dread for Prestige, or Stalwart. Travel Safety, sure, we'll just Stalwart. And we'll call them the Fire in the Farmlands. That's a terrible name. Why don't we call them Bruce's Boys with a Z, because everything's cooler with a Z. Boys. Bruce's Boys. Go out there and do your best. Which means also our, if we wanted to hire mercenaries, which we probably should, is cheaper now. Let's hire, let's get these ones. I wish you could see what the knights look like. I guess here's one of them. And then what about this guy? They're all, I wonder if they're all pretty standard. Yeah, looks like they all are. Oh no, this guy's actually better. Let's hire him. And then, okay. Let's unpause and start the war. Damsel in distress, my lord. Unthinkable has happened. My martial Emir takes a second to catch his breath. The ladies of Bargunza have taken up arms in defense of the city itself. Okay. Storm into the room, soon falling. This is unnatural, my lord, he cries. If we let them fight soon, they shall also ask for land. Dude, this seems like a you problem. I wish all subjects to be ready to defend our lands. Sure. And then this guy loses opinion of us. He already hates our guts, so every female courtier doesn't like us as much. How about, oh, those poor ladies, I shall rescue them from evil. Hopefully we don't get stressed out because of that. It seems like we got stressed out from that. All right. Our army is here. Let's go crush theirs. Hopefully this is a slam dunk. And we don't have to like reset multiple times. But we'll see. Cool. All we have to do is just take their castle, and I think that's a dub. As for these guys, the Austrians, I don't know. The war is going to probably take a long time, so maybe we should get an alliance or two. We could also just take this as an alliance so that this guy stops hating us, and then let's power this one. No, they're too far. What about you guys? Too far. All right, no, none of that. None of those allies. So I think we're gonna have to rely on ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna have to rely on ourselves to get out of this situation. So hopefully what we do is just take him in this battle, because he is at home. Or at least we get a white piece of some accord. That's a peace deal for 185. I'll take that. They're taking those lands, so we're gonna have to take more. And of course, 0 years in, we already are infirm, or not infirm, ill. We're ill. Let's go ahead and invite this guy, and then invite this guy, and invite this guy. So one of those guys is good at being our physician, because that's what we need. A nice court physician. Now we got 2 decent guys. Okay. Farewell. Fare thee well. Fare thee well. Twice taxed. Free reign. Clan opinion gets -5, but we also get plus contributions plus this. Twice taxed. This is an outrage, my steward storms into. First, I am directed to collect my own taxes. Then Nuri collects them again. You must tell him to stay out of my way. Lands. Emir Muhammad made an accounting error. Nuri interviews. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is Nuri. Emir glares at him. Fair arbitrary? Arbiter? Fair arbiter? Am I a good arbiter? I doubt it, because my skills are trash. Let's see if we can bump these skills up for a second with my wife. 50-50 chance? I like the mods. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they didn't like that. That's fine. All right, we took their capital. We feel no longer ill. Where is their lands? Let's go down here and beat them up. So at least they don't have ticking war score anymore because we took their capital. We have a fair amount of money coming in. Did they really capture this? Yes, it is. For now, I think we go back up here and prevent them from sieging this and then just win a couple more battles and that war should be over. Getting Iberia first. To be honest, I think it would be advantageous to go for Abbasids first just because the things that are happening there are going to be more time sensitive, whereas Iberia is just kind of like, you know, shit can happen whenever it happens. But good question, Rat. Welcome in. I think, to be honest, I'm interested in seeing how this goes. I don't know if I'll be able to play it right, or at least get it close to being right. Okay. Enforce. Cool. All right, let's go on the offensive in this other war. This guy, let's go ahead and revoke his titles. How is this tyrannical? Subjects to lose opinion. This is an act of tyranny. Why is this an act of tyranny? He is a dirty rebel. You're going to tell me next that this guy's... I don't understand. But for now, we're going to just leave him to rot in prison. I don't understand how it's an act of tyranny. All right, little girl, what do you want? A little language. Greeting my preceptive Sultan. Ali says, I just need coin for quills and inks and parchment, all that shit. Here's 25 gold. Do your best. Cool. Alrighty. This war's not going so well up here, but that's also because we haven't really been fighting it. It should go better right now once we hire more mercenaries. So we have the money to do it. And let's make sure. Okay. Looks like some more tax collector bullshit is happening. Nuri, dude, have been proving injurious to the realm's finances. Neither wish to correspond with the other. As a rule, I'm grumbled over the times I spy the pair own contribution to the realm. How easy it would be to lose this sum and have each to blame for it. So we want to start fights or we don't want to start fights. That's essentially what we're seeing here. Is no longer at the throat of Nuri. How about we all just chill out for a second? Cooler heads prevail, you know? Who is this asshole? Family entombed. Though my vassal Emir might rightfully presume it and cannot agree with my vision. We are only weaker to our outside threats. Dude, you're saying that this guy, this dirty rebel, how are you even related? Cousins? No. Somehow related? your father's your uncle. You're essentially saying your uncle who is a dirty rebel. Can I just go like this? Or let's see. Let's see if I can do something tricky. I doubt I can because that's kind of how this game doesn't work, but we go ahead and revoke that. And then we say, just so. And then you say, you can leave my prisons. That's okay. Off you go. Everybody's happy. Except for yours truly, who's about to probably have a heart attack. Oh my god, the stress events, they're just gonna keep compiling, aren't they? Really need to not have a stress event in the next little bit. Pays to this guy for his joining. No. Okay. Let's take back this land and see if we can get a white piece. Because right now that we have a decent war score from battles. This guy will pay us money for... Oh, did I just pay money for an alliance? Sure, whatever. I forgot that's the system in Iberia, that you can pay for allies. This guy got out of prison. Not exactly what you want. No, stop asking me. We lost a counselor position. Let's fill it with this court physician. Cool. I just want a white piece in this one, to be honest. Would they take a white piece? Long war, war score. Probably as soon as we take this, they might be able to give us a white piece. All right, maybe not. Unworthy challenger. This peasants and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. Great. Great, great, great. We can ransom this guy, and we don't have any witnesses. We can negotiate some things. We can grant some people stuff. I don't really care about that. That's not my deal. Son was an adequate bargainer. We need another tax guy. What happened to our other tax guy? Did he die or something like that? Yeah, it must have died and was killed in the siege. Oh, because there's raiders. Who are you and why are you raiding my lands? Oh, interesting. That's annoying. How bad did that affect our control? Pretty badly. Assholes. Okay. Let's go beat up their army. Or actually... Would they take a white piece? No. Let's go siege down this land again. And then... maybe we'll be good. Actually, let's convert this land. That might be more fortuitous. At least we have a decent nest egg. That's going well for us. Okay. They just keep taking more lands, and it's annoying. What lands does he personally own? Does he personally own this? He does. Okay, so then let's go here and then hit Zaragoza. Or Zamora. No, here and then here. Then hopefully this will end the war. Looks like they're coming for us. Yep, they are. Cool. Okay. Hopefully this battle ends the war. Yeah. Cool. Wasn't that a worthless conflict? A waste of everybody's time. 4 years into the game. Great, 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 great. Alrighty. So, lands have been stabilized. We're probably doing better. No, I don't think we're going to put that person in that position. As for being able to attack the opposites, they're too far away. Can we attack Crete? Probably not. I think Napoli is probably the only one within range that we can hit. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Anything else that we should probably take care of before we move on? I think for now that's where we're good there. We'll ransom this guy and see how long. Ransom this guy. And then this guy, you're a little troublemaker, aren't you? We could probably, you know what we should probably do? We should have a grand wedding. Get de-stressed a little bit. Maybe marry a genius or two. Make everybody happy with our situation. Wife. Genius. Damn, there's not a single genius in the world? Wife. Genius. Quick. Or what about next best thing? Intelligent. It's a couple intelligent ladies. Someone of our faith. Well, it really doesn't matter. I don't see us needing to have more children. Let's go with prestige gain. Sure, these people, and we're gonna have a grand wedding. Great. This person wants to go on a grand adventure to North Africa. Here's $50. Go do that. Yeah. So far, you know, with the new content that has come out, I feel like it's been a good influx of content into the game, as it always is. But I'm already starting to look at the future and see what I was thinking, what it would be fun for 2024, and what content that would be nice to see for the next year, and what in general we would like to have happen. Which is, I've been trying to compile a list of things to be like, this is what I would like to see happen in the next year or two when it comes to Crusader Kings 3. I feel like obviously the major things are in top of mind for me, at least, is that I would love to see government types be more playable. The fact that we still don't have republics, it kind of sucks that we're 3 years on. Theocracies, I don't remember if you could play them in CK2, but yeah. I also hear the clamor for imperial government types. I hear that being a good thing. What is this? Wait. Excuse me? Cover... Sure. Excellent. Okay. Hold that thought. We're gonna use the restroom real quick, so we'll be back in about 3 minutes. And then we'll talk more about what we want in 2024. Oh, dude. Apologies, Bliss. They were not coming through. All right, we're back. Um, that's how you ignore. Sorry, Bliss. We 100% ignored all your questions. You said Umayyad's playthrough A. Are you heading back to Iran? Yes. To get the achievement that we're looking for is you have to go back and take the Arabian title and also the Caliphate. All right. Back on our bullshit, as they are wont to say. Grand Wedding is starting. The Iberian struggle is doing whatever the struggle is doing. I don't really care for whatever it is. Let's say some artwork. Restream not working. I sometimes you have to. So, what is this? Family epic? Pride of the family. Okay. Essentially, sometimes you have to put stuff. You have to have the certain web page open so that it will connect. Let's do a test real quick to make sure that it is test. Yeah. Test with 2 T's, of course. On completion, you will receive epic book artifact with piety and same faith taxes or learning. Let's do some same faith tax stuff. Cool. We can now do bellisterism, and then we'll switch to stewardship focused. How long until our wife shows up? Sure. Great. Okay, we have dangerous faction forming. It's just peasants. Just unhappy peasants. They're mad because of cultural differences. Which is annoying. Can we ransom this guy for a hook? Actually, let's just keep him in prison. There's no point in. He doesn't need to stay. He doesn't need to leave. This guy's got a bad attitude for one reason or another. Maybe we can sway him. I'm blessed. Marriage day. Your sister-in-law. One of our courtiers. All right. So we're back to talking about 2024 and what we're wanting to see with the direction of the game. Nice. All right, we got this book. We can go put it up in our castle. Like I said, government types would be really nice. Finally, a solution to the crusade problem, the ongoing crusade problem. That seems to be something that everybody is annoyed with and is still annoyed with, that somehow with 3 years into this game, and again, they still haven't found a easy solution. Yeah, you can leave because I could just invite you back. Twitch died? Did it? No. We good? We were testing and to see if the chat was going back and forth. But yeah, my opinion on the Crusades issue, I feel like, to be honest, the best way to fix it seems like everybody wants to overhaul to the war system in general, which, to be honest, as the war system sits right now, I have no real qualms with it, just because I prefer it over CK2's method, but a lot of people really feel strongly about, at least from the subreddit, what I've seen, feel strongly about wanting it to go kind of back to the old system. Which I get. Personally, I don't love it, but it's a choice. But I think the Crusades really need to be addressed like sooner rather than later, or just like take them out of the game, you know? Take them out of the game for a little bit. See if people are just like, no. I know it's in the title of the game, but I think it'd be also fine to just like not have it. Let's take the stress reduction. Delightful. Did we get the one? No. No diplomatic. Former friendship with that guy. Become friends with this lady. Sure. Sure. The other thing that I want to see happen is maybe a trade system being implemented into the game. Just because, like, how the Silk Road was kind of a very important passageway during during this time period. I think it would be nice to see a similar thing. Maybe localized trade, at least within a region, would be kind of good. Just actually having, like, if your city or whatever produces a certain resource, it could be actually important. So that'd be really fun to see more improvements on that. Just actually have a system where, like, overland trade at least, because I know at this point overseas trade is important, but not as important as, like, localized one. What's up, French fry? How you doing today? What was the other one on my list that I thought of? Oh, that's right. Traditions. Can we just get all the traditions, all the tradition pictures individualized already? Like, why is it that there are not individual tradition photos? Like, how long would it take for a graphic designer to make a shit ton of, like, individual ones? Like, these look exactly the same. Make them slightly different, so I don't have to, like, see the same thing over and over again, you know? That seems like an easy W. But we've been good. We've been good. Okay. Do we start this war? Yeah. Let's go after Napoli. That's the one who's in range. We'll take their county. And then off we go. I don't know about y'all, but those are the couple things. Culture tradition portraits to be actually more different. Government types to be improved, or more playable government types. Crusades to be fixed, and a trade system to be updated. Those are the kind of top ones that come to mind without doing any crazy rumination. That's what I thought was a good start for next year, at least. Also, maybe going back and fixing the court, calling a court, holding court situation. I think that's something that's been severely lacking. The fact that it's kind of just boring, and all you do is, like, call court once and then it falls apart. Or not falls apart, it just doesn't work out for you as well. Never peasants. Oh, peasants are dead. That was strange. Pays to him for helping out in this war. No. Wait, a son. We will name him after Lemon. Lemon, you are one of our own. Welcome to the Umayyad family. Let's go ahead and educate this poor Lemon child. Cool. All right. Can we jump to Crete now? Probably. And then after that, I don't know how we'll get adjacency, but maybe up through Armenia and Georgian territories. We can do that. And then we'll swear fealty to our boy. And then we will be the caliphate. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, Crete. Crete is our next stop on our vacation plan. Yeah, I don't know. like I said, those are the couple things I thought were most pressing to fix. I should look back on that sheet where they talked about like CK3 as a what was the weird metaphor they used? It was like they were like remodeling a house or something like that, and they used a floor plan to show what they were trying to go and what they were trying to do. So it was interesting to see that. Our son is unmarried. Is there anybody who is a genius? I like the idea of scaling royal court like an empire. You have more events than count 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I feel like that would be at an intrigue level. Also, just adding more events to it. Plus, I think the adding on to your idea, Bliss, is that you should be able to choose between the like say they give you 6 events if you're a king or emperor or whatever, or 5 events. They give you can choose between 10. It'd be much more because you're in charge, so you should hear you should be able to choose who's the petitioners. We get a sick necklace that gives us attraction that we can break later for money. I think that would be great if we could do that. What is this guy asking for? He wants help in this war. I'm not going to help you. Sorry. Nice tapestry for our court. Does it just go up over here? Is it better than the knight efficiency? Yeah, it gives us renown. A large lamb's wool tapestry of masterful craftswork. The cloth is woven to show an intricate design of interlocking geometric shapes. I don't know if that was worth our investment into that. Let's go ahead and grant this to some local Cretians. Wow, Crete already has a culture? Really? Is that just an offshoot of Greek? Huh, that's quick. I think that's one of the quicker divergence I've seen. But it makes sense because they have a small landmass, so that works. Napoli, we can grant to somebody. Yeah, like choose who to accept your court. Yeah, that would be good. Okay. Can we attack these guys? We can. I don't really want to be bordering them, but I guess it won't really matter because we're going to take the duchy, and then after that we'll swear fealty. Cool. Things are going well. Boop, boop, doo. Knock on wood. Might be too early to say that, but hopefully that continues to be true. I actually didn't look at his strength. I assumed we were stronger. But all in all, I think season 2 of the content that's come out this year, to be honest, I think event packs kind of suck. I think that was the consensus that I came away with, is that if anything, you should just make those a free addition to the game. The event packs didn't really... The Wards and Wardens, I don't feel like was that good of a DLC. Obviously, Tours and Tournaments, a banger. Hit it right out of the park. Legacy of Persia, jury's kind of still out, but I really enjoyed the addition to Clan and how it's improved that whole system. So there's a little bit more nuance to it rather than just like, it's feudalism, but green feudalism, you know. I think Clan is much better. I like the swear fealty mechanic is so underutilized too. It alphabetic more impact than just to accept or not, insult or not. Yeah. Sure. Go meet your peers. This dude wants to be homies? Sure. Is this guy in my prison? No, he's in somebody else's prison. To be honest, I don't care what they're doing over there. Maybe that's for future us to deal with. Autocorrect fucked me. As is tradition. Thank you for everybody who's watching on Twitch and YouTube. Hope you've been enjoying this. If you have, check out our link to our new time-lapse that we dropped. I did a time-lapse where I converted all the 867 start to a clan start. Pretty interesting to see what occurred. I'm not paying you 44 gold. Also took us a minute to put that one together just because it takes a time in console to go in and individually change each government type. Especially because the mods I used can convert half the world to most of the world to feudalism, so you have to go in and console command every one of those people into being a clan type person. This asshole wants me... No gracias. Amor. I don't know what this says. Eo esor exact. Passing through this land's peasant woman offers me a refreshing mug of milk. Tall glass of milk. Love it. What is the marvelous drink you offered me? It's which she responds, milk from the earth, an earthed almond. There's no person who could resist this allure of this drink. This random county gets this, or all close family members get opinion of us, or I will not fall for temptations of this drink. Begone! With a heavy heart, you rid yourself of the desire of horchata. Vegan milk. No, it's horchata. It's like cinnamon beverage, learning on the job. Our boy is this just one of our sons. He can get better diplomacy if he can. Cool. So at the end of the war, we have... Damn. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, where... Wow. Do you want your son? Almond milk is vegan. You are correct. But for some reason it also said horchata, which isn't vegan, because that's just that milk. That good milk. Okay, let's go ahead and grant this to some nice Georgian people. Bing bom boom. She can be in charge of this, and good luck. She dies, we take back that land. All right. Swearing fealty to our boy. Off we go. And then we start claiming that throne. It's a 90% chance. All right, now that we're over here, can we get a better alliance? No. We can get some of these guys. We can get this sultanate. Maybe we get this sultanate as an ally. Excelente. Excelente. I recognize offering you the position of court chaplain. Interesting. I wouldn't say our learning is especially high, but who's to say? Who's to say? Hydrate, says French fry. We shall hydrate. We can petition our liege. We can pay homage. We're not going to do either of those things. We can pardon Prince, this guy. We can also imprison him. Sure. Can we revoke his title for his things? Yes, we can. I'll be taking those lands. Thank you, brother. And I will be granting it to... I can't grant it to my son, right? I can grant him that land, but everything else, no. The weirdest thing, and something I would have never guessed, is that milk in Mexico was the best I've ever tasted. Leche sin lactose y con extra protein. So good. Yeah. I'm not really a big milk drinker. Surprisingly, kind of kicked that habit a while ago, but no. I can imagine the sweet nectar of what you're talking about being something that we would be down for. Should we attack this guy? We could win. Why not? Milk's amazing. I don't know, man. I drink a lot of water instead. I would say about like 5 years ago, we stopped having milk full time in our house. I drink like half and half for my like teas and stuff like that, but not anything more than that. Not big dairy guy. Shit. What was that inquiry? I'm concerned about the start of the state of the castle. While holding a meeting in one of the rooms, we all noticed a horrific smell. Stinky castles. Here's money. German milk sucks. Like Finland and Sweden has really good milk too, but Mexico is better. Dutch milk is just meh. Dude, Bliss, you should just make a video about international milk. I've tried milk in these 10 countries. Which one's the best? You'll never guess which one is the best. This peasant lady wants to seduce me. I am not interested in your seduction stratagems. You'll never guess what's happening. As a vassal, can you like see what tax bracket you're in? Is that a weird thing to say? You know, like... You know? And also try to fabricate on Baghdad. That's probably something we should probably work on. Yeah, I feel like that would be pertinent information as a vassal. You should be able to see what tax bracket you've been put into by your liege and asked to be put in another one, you know? This guy's pretty good at his stuff. Top 10 milks in the world. I love milk so much. I found out the best 10 milks in the world. Stupid. Here we go. This guy's a good warrior, but he could also be a good tax guy. Let's see how good of a tax guy is. They say he's just good. He's not that actually that good. Looking for husbands. What about this guy? Are you good at tax stuff? No. All right. Well, let's keep cooking. We inherited this whole duchy. Damn. This guy owned it before and now he's infirm. How did he lose it? He abdicated it, and because his son is disinherited, we automatically got it. Well, that's a slam dunk right there, boys. If I've ever seen one. Let's go ahead and not give it to one of our children. Let's improve our relationship with a local Andalusian. There you go. And that means our This guy goes there, and these can go away. Cool. But overall, I feel like 2023 for Crusader Kings 3 was a pretty successful year. Obviously, we didn't get exactly everything we wanted, but that's always going to be true, no matter what the situation is. I feel like we're just greedy little boys and girls, and we're always going to want something more, but we're not always going to be able to get it, which is fair. But I really, really want to play as the Doge of Venetia next year. That would be huge. How do you milk almonds? They don't have titties. You just press the almonds until they become like a liquid, and that's how. At least that's how I think they make it. Or they make a puree or something like that, and from that they get the like milk. Again, don't ask me. I'm not an almond milker. Although I only drink those milk drinks that are without lactose. Oh, you're lactose intolerant? That's tough. All right, how's this claimant faction going? 16 people say you're the man. You the man. Cool. I've tried soy. I've tried oat. I'm okay on oat milk. It's okay. I would say almond milk is okay too. I don't know. Any milk substitute, I'm just okay. I don't need any kinds of other milks in my lives. I'm fine with the milkless life that I currently lead. No milks to be had. Damn. Bavaria's claim on the Kingdom of Italy? Shows, dude. You see this shit? How big are they? They're 103? That means they could almost do the... Make the HRE. King Garldman. The Garldman himself. That's crazy. Does he have he has a claim on West Francia, and he has a claim on East Francia. So he could, if he takes East Francia... Damn, I don't think I've ever seen Bavaria. It's been a minute since I've seen Bavaria take this. Oh, it's because what's-his-face died already. The younger. Or no, the younger got excommunicated. And then his daughter took it. And then this guy took it. Okay, that makes sense. I especially hate oat milk. It tastes like a lie. Lactose tier list. You gotta make an S tier. We have 8 untaxed people. Well, that's not my fault. This guy's got taxable income. How do we get more tax people? One of my sons has died. He was killed. Oops. That's so sad. Who inherited his lands? My other son. Did you guys have kids yet? No. I guess I didn't marry him off to somebody who has good skills. Here's an intelligent lady. Off you go. Excellent day. Alrighty. So, what do we need to be doing? Probably should go on a pilgrimage. That might be smart. Just to get our stuff up, and we're kind of still waiting. We still have a couple. Well, how much longer? 3 months? No, it's a pilgrimage is going to take a lot longer than 3 months. So we should just be biding our time and increasing our force limit, which it's pretty big. My claim on his throne failed to convince anyone. So we're set back a couple months. We had another son. We'll name him Bliss. Bliss. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Seeing as we are a part of this caliphate, are we... Oh, God. Did you spit out a bunch of people? What? How did this happen? Wait. Why did you spit these people out? From declaring war... Click to view. Ugh. Well, that makes it easier to fight them, I guess. But I really need them not to be doing that kind of shit. Okay. Seeing as we have some more time, let's go on that pilgrimage that I was wanting. Give me the decisions. Pilgrimage. Yeah, we're going to Mecca, of course. Gonna get that good, of course. And then we're gonna be hire captain, good. And then are we gonna hit the spots? We gotta hit the spots, guys. Customize this route. Gonna go down here, hitting that spot. Then we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna hit this spot. Is there any more spots? We can get off and hit this. Great. And then we're going to go bing. And then we're going to go bang. And then we're going to go bong. And then we can hit this. And then on the way back, we can go bing. And then hit Jerusalem. And then maybe we'll hit this thing. Anything else of consequence? I guess we can go through Rome real quick. Just, you know, just have a stopover in Rome. And then we'll be home. How long is it going to take us? 3 years? Plenty of time. Are we going to live 3 years? Yeah, whatever, man. That's future Kevin's decisions. He's got 8 months to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Things will be great. Cool. Hopefully, how young are we? We're 55. We're in fine health. It's not great. It's been hit in more spots in the destination on the pilgrimage than on the way back. True. But I also just didn't want to elongate, because on the way back, you can declare war. Another one of my sons has died. Just keep getting stress. Melancholy, I don't really want that. Hashish. Sure. We can smoke a little pot. Let's switch. We did also hit a decent amount of places. So I think we'll be fine. How is this going? We're still at a 90% chance, I think. Vassal contribution plus 20%, sure. This guy becomes my friend? Hell yeah. Just randomly? We're homies now? I love it. How good are you doing? Define how good am I doing? Like personally, I'm doing great. How well are we doing in the game? Well, we just got a claim on this asshole, so things are going wonderful. Empire-wise, well, seeing as we are just got a claim on our overlord, things are going well in that regard. How's his health? He's feeling fine, which I would like to make that feeling poor. But if I try to murder him, it's going to stress us very significantly. So because we're compassionate and just. Yeah, I guess we could start the claimant faction process. That is always a good idea. Yo boy, for the emperorship. We could also probably search for some people to be finding some secrets so that we can force them into helping us. And we can also get a wife who's better at this. Can we make her our prime wife? That's not helping us that much, actually, is it? Okay. Hopefully we live long enough, because I'm concerned about our health. Let's send him a sick poem to stress him out. It's a diplomatic challenge. Let's do this. Send a poem to stress out his ass. 78%. Boom. He didn't like it. He doesn't love us. Just beef up our men-at-arms. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, not that. Let's go increase these guys. Just do that. And then... we had raised factions that whole time? I did not realize that. That's not good. It's a dangerous faction forming. It's people and lands who don't like our faith situation. I would also like to murder this man so that when we do press the claim, it will be much easier. Blackmailed. Oh, shit. Expose his secret. Forgot that we're compassionate, so anything you do stresses us out. Breathing can stress us out. Yeah, it sucks we don't have onagers or sieging. This process would be good, much easier. We'll do this one. Do we take the hit to try to murder this guy right now? How's he doing? He says he's fine. We already have a claim on his title, so it's not that great. We had a daughter. We have 2 members. This guy is also wanting us to be on the throne. We have 3 members now. So at this point, we could send an ultimatum pretty soon. Cool. 20 months until this pops. We don't have that kind of money. Sure. Shave it all off, but we're cynical. I'll take this stress. Cool. We're one pious boy. One big old pious boy. Oh, he's a murderer? Let's just go ahead and expose that secret right away. Alrighty. I think we're strong enough. We're at 358, 3,500. I mean, that's how you say that number. They have 5,000. We have a combined total of, what's our other dudes? We have a decent amount of people. We can send the ultimatum in 3 months, so we'll wait there our 3 months and then we'll press it. Hopefully this guy just agrees and says, yeah, that's the move. We should probably get rid of one of our pieces of land that we have. And we can be on board with that. Like, I fight a war only with 2 armies. My men-at-arms and a siege army. It's an interesting strategy. I don't think I've ever really thought about it doing that the way. Normally what I do, especially if I have a what I do is if I have a holy order, is just make a holy order and then have my army attached with my men-at-arms so that it's like much more effective. And I don't have to spend as much because levies are usually the most expensive element of that. Let's do that. Cool. They want stuff, we want stuff, everybody wants things, but we don't care. We can probably send that ultimatum. Press demands. We can also have our army raised. Okay. Can I call in this guy for the war? Great. Cool. Excelente. We got a golden rat tail ring, which we're gonna immediately throw into cash because that's a stupid gift. How quickly can we cross the lands without having issue? Yeah. And then we'll come down here. It's a lot of stress. Roman, Caesar's Needle. As a distant city of Rome in the forest of the towns and maze of stones, buildings, and we approach as a serene shift, ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. We get a written history perk, or lessons of fortifications, or spend only as much time as Rome is necessary. Cool. Alright, their army is pretty strong. Hopefully my allies aren't dumb and just go attack him, which, oh, they are dumb and they are just going to be attacking them. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. So silly. Hopefully we can also just take him from his capital, attack his capital, and be done with it. Hopefully all the smart allies just come around the peninsula, or not the peninsula. I guess it is considered a peninsula. It's just one big peninsula. At least this part is. Raise rest of the levies I almost never raise. Yeah. I feel like levies after a certain point are just kind of worse for your overall situation. It's nice to have a nice cushion of them, so when you do a assault, there's plenty of bodies to throw at it. Spouse is doing some stuff on behalf of us. Great. No. Alrighty. So hopefully we can capture him and then we'll murder him or something. Just because that seems like the smart move. They're attacking our allies over here. Thank you for everybody who's been watching the stream so far. I hope you've been enjoying it. If you have, you know, keep doing that. Keep enjoying it. Keep frolicking within that. What other lands did we get? We just got this whole land. Andalusian can have it. All right, let's take him. 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 Show me your moves. We took his wife. And that's unfortunate. We do have the 6th spear, though. Spear of the Prophet. Muhammad was a big spear guy? I guess that makes sense. Reportedly, the spear of Muhammad brought as a gift by the ruler of Abyssinian to Al-Zubair bin Al-Awana. I know you love to go into debt while at war. You know? There's no greater way. Do we know? I guess that's probably an unanswerable question, but feels like that should be an answerable question. Is like, what kind of weapon, what weapon type was Muhammad all about, or allegedly all about? Big spear guy, or just more sword guy? What is your prophet's favorite? What your favorite prophet's? No, what is this stupid video idea I'm just coming up with now? What is your prophet's favorite weapon type says about his religion? There we go. That's it. I'd rather not get involved. Are they going after some part of my lands? Yeah, I don't care. I got things to do. Got people to take. What your favorite prophet says about you. What your prophet's weapon choice says about you. Why settle for one? Religious understanding. No. All right. Sure. All right. They got like a couple thousand troops. How good is our general? General. Let's just go find a better general. There's this Norse guy. Looking for restart. Who's the best general? All. This guy's number one. The Bobo guy? He's not gonna want to be our general. Let's go with diplomatic inside, and let's go gender male, because they want to be able to be invited. Look at this boy's beard. Got quite the beard on him. Let's pin him, and then let's go over here to our accommodations and make them slightly better. Actually, let's make them way better. Get this boy in here. Okay. Let's go attack these guys. And let's bring our new general. Damn it. I was really hoping to capture them before they crossed. Yeah, there we go. Crush that army, and we'll crush another army. Cool. Easy peasy, boys. Alright. Back to sieging. How's this war going? Pretty good. We're not getting war score. I don't think we'll ever have ticking war score. Unfortunately, but hopefully he can keep it together long enough for us to make it happen. What's up, KSN? How you doing today? Feeling kind of sus? What is this kid doing? Can we change his focus to learning? Do we want forgiving? Sure, I don't. To be honest, he's never gonna be us. Speaking of us, oh shit, he's had a lot of kids. Well, that's future Kevin. Someone who plays a game that isn't Hoi and live. I'm good. We play this a decent amount. I say we play a lot of what is this? I don't want to get involved in that war. That's fine. Hoi, rat, get out of here. Nobody's talking about Hoi. Someone said my activation words. Maybe we'll do a world conquest. Maybe that's what we should do in the month of December, is just start a world conquest, even though it's probably out of pocket. A campaign like that. Okay, what is this? Quadis leaves a court, or we pay 245. I don't really want to pay money for that. Okay, we got another piece of land. Please, Lord, just give us things. Oh, wait. What is this other war he's fighting? Oh, well, if they take that land, that's fine. I don't really mind. Sure, I'll take Baghdad. This is going to be a long war. Because we don't have onagers, so we're just going to go slow. To be honest, I feel like Hoi and games made by developers of the games are complicated, which makes them pretty good. No, for sure. For sure. I'm a big Paradox fanboy, I guess. I guess that's, for lack of a better word. Big fanboy. Goddamn peasants raiding our homes. We can't get any more. Oh, it's because they took all these lands. They sieged all these lands down, which is causing us some troubles. Unfortunately. We had a daughter and a son. We're going to name one of them KSN. Welcome to the Umayyad family, KSN. Kind of sus child. He's just a little baby twin. Yeah, we're trying to go for that achievement. Right now, we're trying to take the Abyssinians' lands in a claimant war, which is it's going well. My biggest concern is that our boy is going to die before it gets done, and then we'll have to not restart, but it's just not going to be fun. Just take this land. Okay, cool. Sweet. Let's go after this next. They don't have that strong of an army. I would hope my allies would come down here and siege this stuff down. That's probably another thing I would love to see happen in 2027 or 2027. Damn, jump in 3 years, 4 years in the future. In 2024 is being able to the war system being improved and that being a part of it, where you can direct or at least attempt to direct the AI to do something rather than just sit here or come help you siege. How about you go siege down these couple lands that are actually causing us headaches? The Pat Garrett, welcome in. We gotta wait until 2027 for the Allied assistance in war. At this rate, this game's been out for 3 years. It might take that long. Hopefully not, but we'll see. That would be a doozer. For sure. Or just having the AI go after targets instead of seizing allied territories. That doesn't count. Well, actually, the unfortunate thing is it does count for this, for our situation. We do also have whatever it's called, Peacemaker. So we only need 9 more points, and then we Gucci. But I don't know how we're gonna get these 9 points. Hopefully, this gives us like 6 or 8 right here. All right. So 1 more county and we'd be good. And then we'll be El Emperador. The Emperor. He just got an alliance with these guys. I'd rather not take this stress penalty. Frozen Grief. I don't want any more penalties. Hashi Stupor is fine. Alright. We lost some land, which sucks over here to the Austrians, but it's, though we lost that land, it's more important to get this done. I love how we're just too high to run the country. Dog, like, I'm just like too high. We also have a bad omen. That means somebody's probably trying to kill us. I don't want more stress. Dude, literally, this is probably by far the worst. Cynical and compassionate together is like a stress smoothie. Oh God, what did we lose? How did we lose? Oh my God, what the hell? Oh, it's because they sieged that down there. Let's go fight their army. Okay, thank the business. How did you just get captured? Travel or capture? Interesting. Either way, I'm not gonna live a gift horse in the mouth. I'll take that vassalage, baby. Cool. We can't murder him, right? No. Cool. All right, we're the emperor. Even though the lands are kind of all over the place, realms are distance. I wonder if we could change that in a second. Does that make us... We're not the caliphate. He's still the caliphate, technically. Does that make us a part of the intermezzo, though? Are we somehow not involved? Yeah, it doesn't look like we're involved for some reason. Compassionate is one of the worst. Cynical is pretty good. I'm not a big fan of it. Been trying one of the bookmarks and Diligent for 50% stress gain and Cravens so everything gives stress. Nothing like a stressful playthrough to make your life more stressful. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and ransom this. Let's get for a hook. Get a hook on this guy? No. Get a hook on that guy. Cool. Let us then begin to fix any sort of issues. First and foremost, this guy. Boom. There he is. Doing his best job. Let's kick that guy out. Put this guy in. See if this guy goes in here. I don't need high that. He's good at where he is. That guy's doing his job. All right. This gentleman, he would not be vassalized because powerful vassals don't love us. Major tier. He's arrogant. 34 reasons. So we could get close, but not fully there. If we sent him 191 gold, he would love us more, but I don't think how high the opinion can go. I don't think we waste that gold. Maybe it's future people to deal with that one. As for our succession, we go and then this, and we look at powerful vassals. Here they are. Damn, these people, they got opinions. Go ahead and sway this guy. Don't love that. But that's how it is. Now hybridization with Persian. I don't know. Can we do that yet? I guess. What's our standing with the Persians? It's at 50%. This is not present at least one county in your realm. Oh, because we don't have Persian in our realm at all. No, what we really need to do is unland this guy. Make sure that he has no more lands. So upon his death, I imagine his lands are going to split. So then we can like start revoking them. Irrigation experts, yeah. All right. The best way to do this is, how long is our truce? Our truce is 5 years. How do we make this man die effectively? Because if we try to murder him, it's going to stress us out, and then we'll probably die. And then this guy takes over, who absolutely has the worst skills. Damn, boy, you've got such shit skills. 69607. How bad would a disinheritance? A lot of people would be unhappy. So probably not that. Send him a poem if that helps. Yeah, we can do that again. Send him a sick, burning poem that will stress him out completely. He's stressed out a little bit, but he's not that stressed. Can we not imprison him for his situation? As a guy who can't play Neighbors, Hoi, or nor any game of the style, I'm not really into these games, as these are smaller and more simple versions of Hoi for mobile. If you can make him a criminal, you can revoke his land. I thought, is murder not a bad thing? Attempted murder? Is that not a criminal offense in Ashari? Or is it like kind of accepted? Kinslaying is accepted. A lot of things are shunned. If he was a witch. All right, let's just send a person in to find some secrets on him. Maybe we can get some new deets that way. As for the rest of the kingdom, empire, this guy would be vassalized. This guy does not want it. We really need to just improve relationships. So how about we do this? We got a spot open. Can we do another grand wedding, or is that only once per lifetime? When is it, what's the situation with that? Some skills. All right, let's just marry this pretty lady with a grand wedding. Excelente. Excelente. Let's plan this big old wedding. We'll do it in the capital. We'll do this and that and this. No. That. Okay. we might be able to condemn them. For now, it looks like we're going to run a quick ad. We'll be back in 3 minutes. I'll see you all in just a second. Be back in 3 minutes. Just gonna be back. The cup that I left. Thank you for everybody and their patience. We'd be back. We'd be back. Making a nice little chai, eating a nice little Cliff Bar because it's 11 a.m. We're skipping lunch already. Cool. Cool. So you're saying condemn him as sins. Can we even do that? We can accuse him of violating laws. Is he better at certain things? Let's do it and see what happens. He just gets less opinion of us. That doesn't do anything. Because essentially what we need to do, I guess we could grant him independence and then try to declare war on him that way. That would reset his timer with us. Right? We get a 10-year truce. Yeah, they're saying your truce sucks. Because what's our truce at right now? It's 5 years, I think. And we're just not able to murder him because our current character is a baby boy when it comes to murder. Because he's compassionate, just. He might not even live much longer, so it's not really a big issue, I don't think. So it might be worthwhile getting. But we could also revoke a title soon, because we have a hook on him. Do we think West Francia will reform the HRE in this playthrough? Feels like they're spoiling towards it. Is there anything else that we can do to help our poor son? I guess we could educate his other son. Cool. Did we get any court artifacts by taking over the capital? It doesn't seem like it. If we look at his court, what kind of artifacts you got in here? Show me your artifacts. Just some shitty artifacts. Not feeling well and need to do other things? Alright, have a good one, bae. Take care of yourself. We should also buy a court tutor. So that all these dummies can get smart. Oh, we can just expose his murder secret. Is that not a criminal offense? It's tyrannical. And we'll lose 1 level of devotion. Kill them all. For the blood god. What's up, who? How you doing today? How is that not an imprisonable offense? He murdered somebody. He's a known murderer. He murdered the dude of Egypt. That's bullshit. Who somehow is Coptic now? That's a turn of events I didn't expect. Interesting. Okay. About to boot some CK up yourself. Nice. We love some CK companionship. Dude, this dude just has too much land. Imprisoning him will lose opinions of subjects, but our subjects in general, that's something we didn't really look at. How do they feel about us? I feel like for the most part, everybody's vibing. Everybody has good vibes. And I don't think we can condemn him as sin because he needs to have at least, you need to have at least 9 learning. Oh, okay. I think we can up our learning. We can condemn his sins. You get the title revoke reasons against this. Okay. We can imprison him. We lose devotion, but we don't get the... Oh, no, we still get the tyranny stuff. And we can't revoke his stuff. Gonna start a new campaign. Or start a new one in a few days. Nice. I guess we'll lose the devotion. I'd rather... Let's just... Yeah. We're gonna have to fight him no matter what. We gain a shit ton of stress. Ugh. There's not good options here. People will be vassalized by us, though. That's good. These guys no, these guys maybe. Is a claimant. All right. You say start a feast? I guess we are at a wedding. Let's actually let this wedding run. When did we become allies? Sure. We can do it from here. I guess raise all men at arms here and then help these guys out in their little war. Hopefully we live long enough for this situation. When did we become allies and how did we become allies? Did I accept a thing through a marriage between this dude and this lady? Oh, interesting. Are your kids... Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alrighty, so things are going well so far. I think we're in a kind of a tenuous situation because I want to get this revocation and done to get that done quicker so we become the caliphate sooner. However, that might be a little bit more easier said than done. I was hoping more of our children would just like randomly die. You know, just have less kids. More stress relief. Just no stress. This dude becomes my best friend? Hell yeah. And then we'll go ahead and grant this land to some local Georgians. And they can love us more. Cool. How's our tax situation going? Can we have more tax officials yet? We are an emperor. I thought we would be... Nope. We don't get more tax dudes. Which I don't know why that's true, but we just don't. Feels like we deserve more tax people. Yeah, we can raise our troops before the war starts. Can't forget doing that. Let's get the diplomacy. Hell yeah. And then we'll do thoughtful. Which would actually help us out in... We can almost vassalize this guy. That's so much money to spend on that. Alrighty. Do you have a bazaar? Add collectors? Oh. Yeah, I forgot we can do that. How do you do that again? I forget that. That's new. So I've forgotten how that works. Exactly. Do we just find somebody with high stewardship and give it to them? Say, like, this gentleman. How does that work? Or can we not do Vizard because we are... No, we can do... I thought we could do it. Yeah, I forgot. Does anybody remember how that works? Okay. Cool. All right, that's done. Our stress is back low again. We can go ahead and try and imprison him. Is it tyrannical because we have a truce with him? Either way, we got a package on the front door, and I'll be right back. Don't they need to be unlanded? We'll look real quick. New mouse pad came. We got a bigger mouse pad. Because currently, this is our mouse pad. And now we have a much bigger one because I'm a gamer and I need a big mouse pad. So we went from this to this. So let's lay that out and see how that works. Probably should have measured. It's so big. It's so much bigger than Oh my god, my desk is a mess, but look at how you can't really see it, but this way. Camera. It's like coming off the edge over here. It's so big. But yeah. Now we have a big gamer mouse pad and I can flick shot people in CS too. Alrighty, sorry about my gamer mousepad interludes. Appoint Vizard. You are at war. Okay, that makes sense. Just get us out of this dumb war. Okay. No. Gamer mousepad. Like I throw my arm really well now. All right. I don't really understand the Vizar situation just yet. But I guess we'll figure it out. You are entering a Vizar with a Vizarit. Vizar is a type of clan rulers can voluntarily appoint to help boost their economy. They have less borrowed power, but can be very difficult to remove. Granting the liege bonus tax scales to stewardship, increasing aptitude of tax. Oh, interesting. How you doing, Senor Vizard? Boost crown authority, council opinions. I want you to extra money, free domain development, feudal adjustment liege. Okay. His aptitude is poor. Swelling arms. Oh, he's good at filling. Oh, I see. I see. He's poor at doing swelling armies, but he's good at filling coffers or promoting authority. That's his characters and counties leave factions, boost crown authority, council opinions. Leaders can call on their region to help build and focus on those powers. Cool. And swinging the scales towards me doesn't really matter at this point. And then we can ask him to do some stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. What were we doing? Oh, that's right. We were fighting this guy. Even if we revoke it, though, we're still at 3 years away from a truce. So maybe we just wait for that truce. Because we can still always imprison him. Correct? Am I correct in thinking that? We should also go ahead and search for more tax collectors, because we always need more tax boys. Especially if they're excellent at their job. No, everybody's just good. You can set them to confidence slot on your council to replace the bonus from your spouse too. Oh, really? Oh shit, we lost 2 of our... Oh wow, you really can. That's... Must have slipped by me when they did the update. This mouse pad is so big. It's so big. I did not measure. I just said, what's a good mouse pad size? And I was like, that seems good. Oh, man. Goofy. Okay. So we're going to wait the time, I think. Because no matter what, even if we get him imprisoned, we're going to have to then still wait for the truce timer to be able to revoke anything. So either we survive or he dies. So in 2 years, in November of 2 years, we'll be able to do it. In the meantime, what should we be working on? Staying alive is one. Is there anything else that we can do? Maybe court-wise, if we do... no, we do the lodgings. No, it's the decent food that's going to give us more health bonuses. You can always cut it into proper size. Yeah. I actually don't mind the size right now. I can also... I don't know if you saw my desk. I have a Makita battery on my desk for some reason. I've got I've got the pigs on my desk. Yeah, the desk is really messy right now. We don't need to be this messy. So that's something we could be personally working on. You can vassalize this guy. Power tools, yeah. Yes. There was a short time in 2021 where I worked for Makita North America. So I have power tools. Big power tool guy. And by big power tool guy, I mean like I have some power tools. Would this guy take a vassalization? He says 10 reasons no, and we could get those 10 reasons done. Let's go to our powerful vassals. This guy is one of them. And unfortunately, he's the one who's probably causing the most trouble. So you're quite handy? Hell no. No. Not handy whatsoever. Quite the opposite. I would say not very handy. Okay. I say I understand how to use a drill drive and a impact driver. I know how to use 2 power tools really effectively. What is going on with the Iberian conflict? It looks like it's moving towards hostile. So if we wanted to do status quo, we would need to have 50% of Iberia under our control. We would need to have the independent rulers love us. At least one of these. Okay, so we could probably get this done. You are independent. You are involved in the intermezzo. Interesting. Compromise phase. Is that... That's 2 phases away. So we might be able to get that one done if we don't do any expansion. Like, we could go ahead and just grant this guy independence. Go boop. But maybe not now. Maybe in the future. And then we could do struggle to struggle, which was the original idea I really wanted to do, was struggle to struggle. Generous. It is a virtue. Sure. Decline. Thank you for everybody who's been watching on Twitch and YouTube. Hope you all have been enjoying this. If you have, consider watching the stream or the time lapse that we have linked in the stream comment section. It's one we made about making the whole world clan and how fun that is. Going into console commands and learning how to do that. Maybe that's a video we should make in the future, is just putting together a new video of how I make time lapses. Because that's always an interesting... Some people are interested in it. Some people are really not interested in it. I feel like that one's a maybe interested in it. He's at war. Who's fighting this dude? Oh, he's an ally. All right. Let's keep cooking. We're 2 hours into this stream. Hopefully we don't go as long as we did last time. I think we went 7 hours or something like that. At least like IKEA assembly handy. Yes. Yeah, I could definitely put, if there's instructions, I can put that kind of stuff together. That's not that hard for me. I would say if there's instructions, I can usually run that. But if it was like somebody was like, install this appliance that is like a range or something like that, like a stove top, I don't think I could be able to do that effectively. Or my dishwasher's broken and I need it fixed, or my dryer's broken and I need it fixed. I don't think I could be able to do that. Putting in holes in walls, I can do that. Really good at putting holes in walls. Oh shit, we're gonna die in a year. Okay, what does that mean for our truce timer? 3 months away, so perfect timing. All right. So that's gonna stop, and then we'll be able to revoke it in 40 days if we don't die. You'd like to have some welding equipment for my DIY projects? Yeah, welding always has seemed like a fun thing to learn, just because it's like one of those like skills that it kind of is timeless. All right, let's go ahead and try to revoke his lands. We lose 2 levels of devotion? Fucking dickhead. Okay. Well, that's not ideal. What about just putting him in prison? That's 1 level devotion. Doesn't matter. This character's gonna die, so devotion doesn't really matter. Let's do that, and we should probably have already raised our troops. Okay. Wait. Who is your ally? Why do you have 10,000 troops? Except last week I put together a garage illuminator in your store, in your cottage. Summiter cottage. What it would be like to have a summer cottage. How does he have so many troops? Is that true? Is that made up? All right, we don't need everybody to be chasing after him. So why don't we split? Shit. Not like that. Split, and then you go over here, and you guys go take the capital. All right, so seeing as we are going to be in a tough situation here soon, is there anything I can do to help? Like, can I grant land to my son? Probably not. I can grant him none of those. It would have been smart to keep those 2 lands, and then we could have given those away. Because don't love who's going to inherit this title. It's my other son. Maybe we put him in prison for a little bit or something like that. Having a summer cottage is just awesome. Imagine having a sauna at a lake to go every day. Yeah, I'm jealous. Just pure jealousy. That sounds so fun. Just any access to a lake or any body of water, to be honest. No. Just sounds real nice. Because in Portland, we have the Willamette River, but it's one of those rivers that flows from south to north, kind of like the Nile. So a lot of the... it's not a clean river. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not as dirty as some rivers, but it's just like not one of the cleanest rivers just because it goes through so many parts of Oregon. So a lot of the trash and refuse that comes with being in a modern society floats in the river a little bit. That's kind of the worst timing. We knew it was happening, but it still sucks. Malika al-Muazzad Muhammad of Umayyad's empire has left the world at 68 years old, 1 year short. His son Malik al-Muazzad al-Mudir ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. What skills? He bad. Okay. Long live this and that. Okay. Oh, this isn't good. I can tell this isn't good. Let's appoint this. This is going to be a bad time. For now, we just got to put people in positions who can best assist us. Let's put this guy here and then this guy. We're also an emperor, so if we wanted to get away with some shenanigans, we could probably do that. Okay. Where it's completely silent. Ooh. Sounds like some good R&R. Shadow, I've never really understand this Shadow of Fame event. I don't really care. We'll go down. For now, let's go down Thoughtful, because I have a feeling we're going to have some claimant issues across the board. We do have a pretty sizable nest egg, but our cash flow right now is kind of screwed. It's because we lost some lands like this from our brother. Can we just revoke this straight up? Send him a pile of gold? No. Okay. Seeing as we're at war, why not just get some... do a quick... grand wedding to make people happy with us. Any geniuses? There's one. There's 188,000 lakes. That's a lot of lakes. I didn't realize there were that many lakes. That's ours. This went to one of our family members. 41% chance. All right, we'll hold off on revoking any of those lands just yet because we don't need to do that. There are probably some lower territories that we don't need to hold on to. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, we own the south. I was like, where does all this land from? I think we'll keep Gibraltar just because it's a fun addition because it adds to fort level and stewardship. But I think we can get rid of one of these up here. The less... No, they make decent money too. Shit. Let's do that for now. What's our cash loss? Raised armies? It's mostly our raised armies. Costing us a lot of money. Bonds of Fear. My spy master Ali has asked me to private conversation with a worried looking face. Listen, O Malik al-Mulazad. He says, Prince al-Kazim is up to something. Probably is conspiring against you yet again. Don't do it, but direct. Do it, but discreetly. We just hide our things and we gain some dread and we rule by fear. Cool. Excelente, excelente. Decline. Ow. Okay, let's get this going. Confirm this. We'll have another grand wedding at our capital. We don't need people to do that. Cancel, cancel. People's opinions. This and that. Off we go. I swear grand weddings are probably one of the more powerful events because it gives you so much prestige, power, and renown. And just overall people like you more. How we doing over here? We're good, we're good. Okay. Hopefully this is a quick war so we can get this done quicker. Our son is diligent. Let's educate him ourselves, right? Or no? Who's educating him now? It can't be me because I'm educating our other kids. Yeah, I wish they would show that in the left corner like they did with the other ones if it was a new event. You know? Because it's like, sometimes I feel like I'd be more receptive to it or actually read it. Because I have a bad tendency, which I'll admit, to just not read events. Because I know a lot of the outcomes are what the outcomes are going to be. So there's not really a reason to look. But doesn't mean we shouldn't be looking. Can we get a better court tutor? No. This person, my half-sister, can be an antiquarian. Just hate that it takes like 6 months to have those events start and you're stuck with meantime. Yeah. It's kind of a weird situation that they have to work on. All right. Can we revoke all this dude's lands? It's going to cost us 2 devotion every time we do it. Well, it's a good time to do it, I guess, because our devotion's absolute ass. We'll take his kingdom thing. And then the last couple ones we'll, for now, we'll just keep him in our prison until our, I guess, we take all this. Let's hold off. Lost levels of devotion. We're as undevoted as possible. Which means we should probably unload some of this land too. This and this can be unloaded. Because I like Baghdad. We could move our capital here. No, that's going to cancel our event. So we shouldn't do that. This one can get given away, and does this have anything here? This can be given away. Reduce stress if you torture him. I don't think we have a stress issue right now, thankfully. Mostly what we need to do is we need to get our devotion up enough so that when we revoke his last 2 lands. Who does his things go to? Oh, him. What is torturing the caliphate like? It's probably not good for things. If we torture him, we spend 100 stuff. We lose. We are forgiving, but we gain more dread. Let's just revoke all of his lands and see what happens. Well, let's wait, because I think if we revoke all of his lands, then we then he becomes unlanded, which means then he'll not have the caliphate anymore. Why is this faith? The Great Mosque has become Nestronianism for some reason? No. Somebody's trying to start something. Surprised we don't have any major we don't have any major rebellions already on our hands. Maybe they're just not powerful enough yet. This mouse pad is so massive. Cool. We inherited this piece of land that I don't need. What can you construct here? A university? Should we go back and make our university tour campaign that I did so long ago? There's probably too many universities now to do it, but back when there was only like 9, it was really cool. Yeah, there's way too many. Because every land has like, Iberia alone, there's 3 now, or 4 or 5 now. That'd be too much of a, that'd be a lit campaign, I feel like. Okay, how old are we? We're 48, and we're obese, and we're in poor health. That's not good. Let me think. Let's just get through this wedding. It's not happening for 10 months. Okay, so if that's true, I'm trying to get thoughtful so that we can spend money on people to get our things done. Zahir has been born. Who's been talking recently? It's mostly Bliss, as usual. Thank you, Bliss, for talking so much. Boakir, welcome to the Umayyad family. You are most welcome. You are a descendant of Muhammad. Muhammad. Baghdad County is really good now. It's a university, 2 other special buildings. Also is really good county too. Yeah, I'm going to move our capital there because it's also the right faith and culture as soon as we get an opportunity to do that. What is the status quo again? Do you have to be, you control less or at least one of these. No other independent ruler are king or empire ranked. So there's currently 2 kings, but we could just ask all the 5 other people to be our friends. And we need to give up some more land. Which we could probably do. Damn. Boys got milk on the brain. Very milked out. Maybe we should get... I was trying to do that decision to go on a break of losing weight. She's a lunatic. I love it. Cool. I do. Is revoking his vassals, does that count as, it's tyrannical, but it's not anything more? Good. Yes. I'll bliss milk. It's something. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just revoke this, and then we're going to try to... hell yeah, we got thoughtful right away. We're going to wait until the end of this marriage thing, and then we're going to go on a... We're going to move our capital, and then we're going to go on a quick pilgrimage. And then on that pilgrimage, we're going to try to increase our devotion as high as possible, so that we can become the caliphate ourselves. Let's do groom to rule. So all our kids get extra puntos. Mucho más puntos, por favor. Okay. Great. Okay. Move the land to Baghdad. Then we go and we are now in the Iranian intermezzo. Interesting. So that's how you decide whether or not you're in the intermezzo or not. Okay. What is dominating? You get the Umayyad and its vassals. The holder of the Sunni also holds the Umayyad. All right. So, let's go ahead and go on our little trip to Mecca. And then we'd be able to do it. Do you have at least one dynastic legacy from the Iberian struggle? Then you should be able to have those. I don't think we did, unfortunately. Yeah, we goofed up and we didn't click it. But I think if we move our capital back, we can do it again. which would have been the smart thing to do. But we're not going to run this. If I was running it for a much longer period of time, I would probably have done it that way. But because we're not doing it that way, I think it's fine. Cool. Pilgrimage. Announce. No, we're not going to do that yet. Pilgrimage, that's what we're doing. We're going on our activities, going pilgrimage, we're going to go Hajjad, and then we're going to go down here to Mecca, and we're going to go that one, and we're going to do this one. More piety, we're going to have this dude, and then we're going to have mercenaries. Mercenaries, okay. And then as for our route, getting all the dynastic legacies will be a struggle now. I don't know. I don't envy people who try to do that kind of stuff. That's kind of like, unless there's like a surefire way, like if you went and got mysticism, I think that would be the best way to do it. Mystical ancestry. I think that's one of the better ways to make it happen. But I still feel like it's such a pain in the ass. Let's snooze this for a second. All right, I think that's long enough. How long is it going to take us? A year? Okay, let's do that. We're hitting all the sites. We have enough of that. Yeah, I think the best way you would to do it is if you got a... Oh, did I just give him Craven? Shit. That's not what I wanted. Oh, we have a chance of dying? I'm okay. Our dude die. That was our brother? Was slain in battle. A family member. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say something and now I lost the lead. Welcome back to French Fry. Hope your day has been Frenched and or fried. That a boy. Now he's just. I was saying, God, I totally. Oh, that's right. We were talking about trying to get all the dynastic legacies, and I think it would be the best way you would do it is if you went about and got mystical ancestry from these guys, and then like did a invasion or a holy war for a major kingdom, and then just granted all that land to a family member and did it that way. The greatest of Khans with Borat ruler, they have the mystical ancestry, and then you give each kingdom to a family member from about 1k renown each. Being able to send your kid to be Varangian is really good. Yeah, I've not. Maybe that's what we should do. Like a long. I've been thinking about the idea of doing a long form campaign, but I want it to be around like taxes and being clan. So I was like thinking of like starting the IRS and like trying to. I don't know what the idea is exactly yet, but like maybe find all of, like the top performing duchies in the world and making them part of this kingdom. And just try to do that. Like Transylvania is probably one. Bohemia is another duchy. That's pretty top performing. Transylvania. I think Cordoba is another good one. Valois is probably a good one. Baghdad or whatever this one is over here. Yeah, it's Baghdad. Would be another one. Go ahead and revoke this last land. We can't do it because... Cannot revoke the title as it will make him hold only titles with no lands. Okay. Can we... And we can't revoke... We can't grant him independence, right? Oh, we can. and we can't declare war on him. Let's try to murder him. And then we'll get our... is this the best man for the job? It's one of the best men for the job. This is Allah's will. Traits shy. Sure. How are we? Oh, because this is Baghdad's not technically part of oh, that makes sense. Okay, how long is our truce? 10 years? Jesus. Well, that's why we gotta kill him for sure. But we only have a 5% chance because he is extremely suspicious. How do we know? Why is he so suspicious? Why is he so suspicious? Extremely. Is it because we're rivals and he knows that? So we'll probably have to break the truce, to be honest. There's some really good counties. Baghdad, London, Paris, Rome, Jerusalem, Prague, Sicily can be really good ones. Yeah, I was thinking more around duchies because then you can give those duchies to people. I guess, yeah. Alexandria is probably a good one. Cairo's a good one. What's like the top 10 producing duchies? Maybe that's what we got to first find out, and then from there we can make an educated guess. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to break the truce. How bad is it gonna be if we do this? We'll lose the level of fame. We'll get breaker of truces, but I don't think that's that bad. They have more stuff than us, but we also... Yeah. We need to get rid of some of our lands. I want to keep Gibraltar. We can get rid of this one. Are there any lower lands that we currently own? This mosque in this land? I don't need this. And I don't need this. Above our vassal limit. True. True. Yeah. Who's our vizier and is he a homie? He is a homie. Tax collection, add a bonus of their own aptitudes. Does that mean our taxes are increasing with the viziers? How does the vizier affect this? Interesting. Does it affect taxes? No, it also affects the amount of troops you get too. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Mackin, I don't speak German. Unfortunately. For everybody involved. Hablamos español, pero no alemán. Looks like one of our tax boys has taxed himself into the next life. We might have to get some new tax bodies. Dive into the hiddens and get some more artifacts. Ooh, hell yeah. Sassanid sword? That's a nice looking sword. Let's do this one and then let's switch to small if we can do that. Is that a sword we can actually use? Holy shit, that's a nice sword. Said to be remnant of the old Sassanid era, this sword is embellished with several gemstones featured intricate patterns, making a magnificent sight to behold. Though nowadays it's too fragile to be taken into battle. It's because it's a regalia now. Cool. Alrighty. I think we're gonna break the truce because if we can't wait the 10 years. Or we don't want to wait the 10 years. Who are his allies? He's got these guys who might be willing to be our allies. Yeah. I'm not 32 years old. Get the hell out of here. I'm 31. All right, we're gonna run a 3-minute ad. You can't be adding a year onto me right now. I need every year I can get. Okay, so it looks like we could do this. We could also try to keep bribing people, but he's very suspicious of us. Maybe we just go and find the best boy in the realm. But you look like 32? I look 32? Get the hell out of here. I don't look a day over 29. Who's your liege? I'm gonna retract one of your vassals. Where's the one I want? Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Ho, 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 ho. Not that one. Where is he? He's probably one of the ones we can't. Oh, he's right here. Would accept. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Sign that guy. You don't look a day older than 39. Why I oughta. Pow, right in the kisser. Let's get this guy vassalized too. Just keep sending piles of gold to people so they become my vassals. Why I oughta. Let's go ahead and grant this guy some vassalage. Oh, he's dead. All right, we're gonna give this murder a chance. I don't think it's gonna work because we're just at a 5% chance this whole time, so it's gonna be nearly impossible. His spy master, extremely suspicious. Yeah. His intrigue, it's extremely suspicious mostly. If we weren't rivals, he'd be less suspicious. Sospechoso. Another legacy. Let's do bestow grace one. Or do we do the... No, this one doesn't matter. I think we can take the hit. We lose a level of fame. That's fine. It's gonna be a bad time to do it, but I don't think there's any better time. All we have to do is take this one piece of land. Have like 2 or 3 exams tomorrow, so I'm chilling. I love to hear it. Hopefully you do well on your exams. Aging like milk, are we? Oh my god, Bliss, get the hell out of here. Never felt so vain about my looks until somebody said I don't look over an age of 39. All right. Enforce. All right, so with that gone, can I recreate the... Oh, cool. We are now the Caliph. Hell yeah. Oh, you can't see it, but the Umayyad Strikes Back. We got it. Damn, that was a lot easier than I thought. We did it in 29 years in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. I know you're just busting my balls. Did you hear that? I guess you can't see if I shift tab, can you? No, because it's not part of the game. We can go this way if we go display. 12:19 p.m. Good job, guys. We did it. Congrats. With that said, view the struggle mechanics. Can we dominate the Caliph? Or no, because we are... You have to be the trait. We are the Caliph, so we can only do renewed the Caliphate. And you can't do the Iranian resurgence, right? Your culture is an Iranian heritage. You're an exalted. Persia is at least 30% control. At least one of these 2 Iranian heritage allies that hold kingdom titles. You have at least 40 Iranian counties in your realm. At least 60% of the involved interlopers or higher share the Iranian heritage. Maybe we go for that one. Iranian resurgence. What does that give you though? I actually don't know. It just says Persian Empire. The Flame of Persia. All Iranian struggle involved different faith. Become an independent liege. It's not an Iranian heritage. But the renewed one is so much better, I feel like, because then your House of Head gets permanent access subjects against all Muslims. You get a subjugation call, CB, which is really nice. Maybe we do the Iranian run. Why not? Mashariq is in our capital, but how many lands are Persian? I think these are Persian lands, right? This is Kurdish, this is Persian. Can it form a hybrid once one of your same heritage as yours? Oh. That's not Persian. Where is the Persians? They're right here. Form a hybrid? We can do it. And make an Iranian, make him speak Arabic. Become learning is incapable with philosophical culture. Okay. Can we do this? Why are these not the same? Oh, you can't have both of those for some reason, but you can have Futwa and this one, Desert Warriors and some other troops. Wow, you could just form a hybrid culture just right quick. Irrigation experts. Herbalists. Does that make sense? We're at 7 though. This one's not as important as that one is important. How strong are these guys versus Ayar? Ayar, not that strong, but you'll also get martial education more valued. Interesting. GG. Blizz is like, I'm done. Have a good one. It's not that important. We can do that one. All right. The aesthetic is Iranian. We can do Persian, Iranian, Iranian, Iranian. Form that hybrid, right? All right. So now that we're this Persia-Mashriq combo, what does that look like in terms of the intermezzo? Okay. Now we just need to be exalted, and we need to own 30% of Persia, and also have at least 40 Iranian heritage counties in your realm, or at least 2 Iranian heritage holds kingdoms titles. What's Iranian heritage? Does that just mean like anybody who has the Persian, like this guy who has Persia as a kingdom? Is that what that means? All right, my child is all grown. That's good. We've got our sick beard going. What did our kid get? He's a gray eminence, which is pretty good. His diplomacy is pretty high. We can get another tax dude. Make our son the tax guy. Cool. And then I think that's it for now with that. Cool. Thank you for everybody who's been watching this stream. We've accomplished our main task. Now we're moving on to doing the Persian, or the end of the intermezzo situation. How do we go about taking some of these kingdoms? They're not going to want to be vassalized, are they? No. A lot of them are kings, so they're not going to want to do that. And the kingdoms, Dayin, Dalim, they're not going to want to do that either. So probably what we need to do is get some gold. And the best way to do that is fix our current system. Maybe go grant vassalage over some people. So we're not having so many vassals. We're only 1 over our limit now. There you go. Cool. All right, so now we're making a little bit more money, which means we can convince people more effectively, and we're somehow at war. Sponsored conquest. Excuse me? Did we take land that must have been... Okay. We're being attacked. I didn't realize that. Well, let's go and do this. Raise our troops up and then go beat this guy. Beat him up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Yeah. So when we look at this, then if we go and say, look at, are we technically involved in the struggle? Technically, we are not involved because I don't think our capital is there. So until you move your capital to that zone, then you're not involved in that struggle. I think that's how the developers have set it up. Is that only if your capital is one place, then you can do both struggles. Weird. Weird. All right, can we don't need to stop pumping this guy up. All right, we're done swaying him, it seems like. Anyways. We lost our court physician. I think that's fine. We can also just do a white piece for this. Great. Great. These assholes over here, you know? We can only do a holy war for counties because we're in that we're in the unrest stage. Powerful vassals' opinions. Who are powerful vassals who don't like us? Already sent this guy a gift. What's his beef? That might fix part of it. But I thought we sent him a gift and he liked it. Received a gift. We broke a truce. Oh, it's the truce breaking that's make everybody unhappy. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's to be expected. Probably can also let up on some of these. Don't need all of this. That should bring back some more of the cash. And we're still over our limit. Okay. Cool. This guy's gonna pay us 370 gold for peace. Sure, I'll do that. That's free gold right there, brother. And then we've just got to go to our own vassals and pay them to be happy. We could found a holy order if we wanted. For reasons. Probably just gonna keep paying our guys. Two reasons. Okay. That should be it, right? Come on, give it to us. 0 reasons. Okay. Did we already send this guy a gift? We can't afford it yet. We already sent him a gift. He's not gonna want it then. Cool. All right. Should we try also to take back North Africa? Might be worth it. Might be fun. What relics does he own? Hair of Muhammad. Why do you have the hair of Muhammad? Ridiculous. We could do a Holy Kingdom War if we got our devotion up high enough. Is there any claimants? That's the other thing we could probably look at and see if there's claimants that are willing and able. He's too far away, and this one is just a child. So we have to wait until he becomes an adult, and then we can ask him. What about you guys? You got any niños? Looks like if we keep one of you. Why can't we arrange a marriage or something like that? All right. Well, that's fine, I guess. We lost our one person. 0 reasons still. 10 reasons now. Not rightful liege, and what's the other reasoning? Damn, we're so close. Guess we could just take over this land. And then we'd be good. We'd be able to create that kingdom title. Thank you for everybody who's been watching on YouTube. Damn, I swear, like, we got the achievement and then everybody was like, ciao. On Twitch and YouTube, probably. What time was this? Cool. How many people? It's interesting. You can see in the back end how many people have seen this. 105 people have watched our stream on YouTube. Whereas on Twitch, you have to go on the, like, it doesn't show you in the back end as well of how many people have actually come through. This achievement, pretty easy, to be honest. We got it done, I wouldn't say the quickest, but I imagine it could be done quicker, but it, back. I think we're fine. Our father was killed by whomst? Who killed our father? This Abyssinian guy. That sucks. Because now we have to go through this whole process again. But at least we are a good diplomat. So people should, quote unquote, like us. Let's assign that guy, and then last, let's put this guy here. Okay. How much of our land did we lose? We didn't lose these two at least, so that's good. I don't think we lost that much at all. Cultural differences and all that. Golden obligations, we can do that, and then learning, we can do this one. Did we get married yet? No. So we probably should get married, have a grand wedding, invite all the people. Cool. We don't have the money. Go ahead and grant title. And then... who's this guy? Sure. Boom. Boom. Cool. Do we have more artifacts that we can get rid of for money? What are on display? This one we can destroy for money. This is our banner, so we're not going to destroy it. Cool. Let's go ahead and get married and have a grand wedding or something like that. Alliance power or sum of skills. We could marry this intelligent people. There was a relevance. There was an intelligent lady who was over here. This lady, 16. Grand wedding. Good. Let's go ahead and plan that grand wedding for only 400 gold, I would imagine, but bing, bang, bong. Yeah. Nice. Nice, baby. Yeah, damn. just really fell off right there. Yeah, that's to be expected though. Okay, you want help with what? Accept, sure. Who are you fighting? How does this factor into our conclusion, Iranians? Do not follow all the requirements. Okay. Okay. What are the only requirements? You have at least 2 Iranian that hold. You have at least 2 Iranian heritage kingdoms. So we have 1. And we're waiting on this kid to grow up so that we can claim his title, this kid. He's being held hostage. Ah, that's why we can't. That's why we can't do anything about it. We can arrange a marriage though. Your courtier and him, matrilineal. Our aunt. Yeah. Well, let's go find an aunt that is of age. This aunt. Then we can use his CBs to attack the Persians and then the other ones. Can we not declare war? We cannot. All right, let's wait for this. How much longer until this is over? 5 months? All right, so then we'll go help out our allies. Raise all men at arms. And then we'll send them to go link up with these guys. Cool. Our army is going there. Cool. I was really hoping we would snatch a W there. Who is it that you're fighting? Oh, he's defending against Kerman. Oh, it's Turkish invasions. Interesting. They're gonna cause a lot of ruckus. I forgot we have onagers, so we should spend gold on that to build some onagers now, because so our sieges go quicker. Looks like we lost a tax person. Let's keep doing that. Should we also try to get a 5 skill character? That might be smart. Something worth investing our time into. Cool. We got a hammer. It's about the same as our other hammer. What about this regalia? This regalia sucks. The Sassanid sword is stupendous. Let's do this guy. Cool. That's done This wedding is over too, so that means we can now press our demands on. This dude doesn't want to be a vassal, right? But he really likes us. I feel bad, but getting a kingdom is getting a kingdom, you know? Because we need it for the Iranian resurgence, right? You have at least 2 Iranian heritage allies that hold kingdoms. So we have 1 Iranian heritage, and we have 2 Iranian heritage, right? Is that 2 Iranian heritage allies? Okay, so now we have that. Now we just need to become Exalted Man. Exalted Man. All right, and the best way to become an Exalted Man is to go on a little tour. I think that's where we'll be doing our best work. Is our army disbanded? It is. Why are we making no money? Court stuff. There you go. All right, so we didn't need to declare war on anybody. Everybody's homies with us. What we need is some cash. And I think the best way to do that is unsure, actually. We could break some of our stuff into cash. Break this hammer. Break this lock of hair. Give us a little bit more cash that way. We could also let the clock run. Because how much would a... how much would a tour cost us? That's what we need to look into first. If we went and said university, no, we went on a grand tour. Intimidation, majesty tour. We can just go bing, bang, bomb, boom, bam, bim, bim, bomb, bing. Just quickly hit those guys in 12 months. It's going to cost us $492. So like 620 it says. Around 620. That's like if everything goes right. Interesting. Would this guy also do the same? No, because he's tribal. So he will not do that. Okay. Cash, money, millionaires. How are we going to get that? I don't know. Ask people nicely. Can you please give us money? We're poor. I'm just a poor lad. I need money. Parveen. Can't announce this. Promote Persians. This. We need to know a language. That's not gonna happen. Cool. Our poor baby is sickly. Do this, and then we maybe get a average dude to get in here and give us some more stewardship. Okay. We inherited some land, which is good because then we have more stuff to give away. Grants. Bing. Ooh, what is this? Nice smellings. So we smell lemon perfume. That's cool. Get that good stank. You know you got to get that good stank. So in a couple months we'll have it done. What we mostly need to do is search for secrets that we can blackmail people with. No. This man knows that his hook on us. And this is my family member who is a witch. Very witch-like. Damn, this guy's old. How's Europe doing? Lithuania is fine. England, I feel like the English Danelaw situation has continued to increase time after time. We're starting to see that happen more often. What did I say? I needed 620, and then we can do it. Ooh. Cool, now we know Iranian. Four people might be ransomed. Might be able to get some gold. Some small amount of gold out of each of them. A very small amount of gold. Cool. Sure. We can be friends with our family member. How is our Vizard? Maybe make him get extra gold for us so we can get some... Actually, we can go ask him to skim some money off the top. How do I change this modifier? Wait. So what modifier does he need? Ayub has no notable extravagant modifiers. With an office visit, will spend their gold on increasing ornate extravagant modifier themselves and other social elite on the liege capitals. The liege may loot these modifiers by using Multic. How has he not done more of these modifiers? Is it because he's bad at his job? Power sharing may be ended without negative modifiers by granting liege pays some this. Why don't you got any of these modifiers, bro? I don't know. I don't really understand the Vizar as much as I claim to. We're not going to do the Persian scripture just yet because we need to go on a little tour, and then we'll call it probably after the tour once we make everybody happy. Bing, bang, bong, boom, bam, bing, bon, boom. Bam, bam. It's 10. Sure, whatever. I don't really care what we're doing. Prestige gain. All right, let's do that, and then let's appoint this guy, and then that should be good. Off we go. He's probably not going to be able to host us because he's having a tournament. So that might... Nope. Doesn't matter. Tournament is unassuming. Seen some people complain about the intermezzo being too short of a struggle, and I don't fully disagree with them, but I also feel like it's better to have a shorter version of the Iberian struggle than a much longer version, especially if it's only for one period of time. I feel like that's for sure better. How close are we to being exalted? We need 4,000 fame points. We'll probably get that done after this. And then we'll probably call it a day, team. Sure. I do like all the additional like hats and like outfits and stuff like that. It makes it feel a lot more interesting. Feels like it's adds more depth and more variety to the playthroughs that you have, that you're more likely to experience just different cultures. Like the beards being all like combed like that. Sick. Absolutely sick. Like, can we give ourselves a beard? Oh yeah, the Babylonian beard. If I could make my beard look like this, I would maybe be interested in doing that. Just a nice thick beard. Obviously it's not long enough now, but maybe we grow it out to being able to have a ginger beard that does the curls like that. Might be worth it. Might be the vibe that we need for the channel. I think everybody would get down on that. All right. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We've actually completed our goal of getting the Umayyad Caliphate achievement, which was actually not that hard. And now we're trying to push to do the end of the struggle mechanic by doing a Iranian resurgence and seeing how that works. I don't need to give you my sword. That's one of those tricky ones. You can accidentally give away your sword and things can get troublesome. We have some dangerous factions forming, but it's probably just peasants. Yeah, it's just peasants doing their peasantry things. Because a lot of the lands are Mulwari. How strong are we comparatively? We're not like pushing a major objective right now, so we're not that strong, but compared to the rest of the world, I would imagine we're pretty strong. If we go and look at the health, no. Restart. All, and then we go military strength. It's actually the Khazari are slightly stronger than us, and then it's this random group, and then these guys. What happened to Count Hastings? Oh, damn. Is he helping with the northern... No, he's defending. Wait. Oh, because he came French. Ha ha ha. So stupid. He became French, so that's why there's people northern invading him. Ha ha ha. It's so silly. We lost another tax man. I swear we can't hold on to these tax people. It's not easy. Also, with the intermezzo, it makes me want to play an 867 more, which I'm more of a 1066 guy. Just because I don't love... just don't love how much under tech people are in the other starts. I just don't love how you have to deal with the succession. It's not the best. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, maybe this is now that's the new thing. We come down here and do it here. The Grand Tour will continue. Where are these dung duddies dudes? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Still no son, right? Still no son. 2 daughters. Maybe we made the tour a little too long. But what are you to do? Where are the rest of our troops? Great. Great. Even more stress. Just keep the stress piling. Keep piling the stress up so everybody knows. Ah, there's the other army. That's why. That's why we had no troops. Because they all got sent to the other area. More stress. 100. I'll just do that. Normal stress. Come on, just give us the exalted status. Fortunately, you don't get the majority of the prestige from the event until the very end. So we should have probably just done a couple rather than we have had so many more stops and so much more stressors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more stops after this. It's crazy to think that the Umayyads at one point controlled the amount of land that they controlled from Iberia to all of North Africa. It's just crazy to think that land can stretch that far, but I guess the United States is massive too, so it's like not that crazy because there are countries that like Russia and the United States that cover a huge landmass. But that just feels so much land. Damn. Just keep moving. Where are we on this event? We're super close. All right, we only need 2,000 more. So hopefully we don't die during this little event. And then we'll be good to go. We could do this for now. Yeah, we should be done soon. Unless something major happens where like it falls apart, like we die or the alliances that we have set up fall apart. They shouldn't, because they should be good. All right, one more location. Then after that, we might have to throw a feast or something like that. Boom, 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 boom. What's going on over here? The fact that they became Coptic is so very interesting. So now there's like a Coptic seed going all the way through the Umayyads, or through Egypt. Which, to be honest, we could have probably pressed one of the Abbasids CVs on it. We are at war with somebody. How did we become at war? No, we're attacking and they're defending. I don't really want to be in this conflict. What is it for? Clash against this. So we're helping one of our family members, our uncle, somehow in this conflict. I don't know how that works, but we are. We did not reach Exalted. And I think I clicked the wrong button. So, damn. There goes our bonus points. All right. It should give us some fame right here. How much more do we need? Just for, or like 500 more now. So why don't we just raise up our troops and use them to get some easy fame. Cool. That's enough levies, I think. And we're being attacked by these guys? Ugh. For their one claim. How much is it for? It's just one county, right? Yeah, you can take that one county. I don't care. Well, actually, that one county might actually be important. God damn it. Rally the troops. Call to war. And then let's go ahead and call this guy to war. I don't really understand why this guy... Oh, he says no. Because he's probably on the other team's side. Will not fight in air. Ah, interesting. Don't really understand what this guy's thinking was. He's just really powerful himself. But he's also fighting in another conflict against... we finally had an heir. Nice. Educate this kid. Just get us out of this conflict. And I would take a white piece in this other conflict. If at all possible. We need another tax person. Cool. Alrighty. More taxes. That should bring us just within striking distance. 300 more. I think if we just keep wandering around and beating up these small armies, we should be good. And then as for this army, we just have to defend the one's position. It's just this one piece of land that they're after. Just call it a peace deal on that one. Don't really need to be fighting in that. Wasn't really given a choice either, I guess. This is our best commander. It's one of our better commanders. Ooh, that's close to a peace deal. White peace? 9 minutes, or 9 reasons, no. Hmm. Gonna take 6 months to get out of that one. 2, this is the problem of having such a large empire. Got too much land all over the place. Not able to keep track of everything. We're gonna lose this fight. So be it. Okay. So this wimpy little army, why don't we come bring him over here? And then they're gonna get taking war score. We should have probably not fought that battle, or at least paid attention. Let's get a person in here, and then let's make sure we have all the troops we can get, and then hire some mercenaries. Looks like mercenaries are very expensive. Never mind. There's some of our allies. So if we go and threaten one of these 2 armies, I think we'll be good. Yeah. This should be the end of the war. If we win this battle, we can white piece it, and then... Alright, Twitch, we're running a quick ad. We'll be back in 3 minutes. YouTube, you stay where you are. Nothing's probably going to happen. Your ads are set on a different timer. Alright, white piece. Good. As for our status, we can do Iranian Resurgence, but let's actually snooze. Oh, let's snooze the alarm. Ad. Are we running the ad? No, ad is running. Ad has been snoozed. Okay, cool. I think we can just do the Resurgence. Promote your own belief, reveal true belief. So if we were like, say we had a secret belief, like Zoroastrian or Zunism, we could do that. Let's do Reignite the Flame. The Umayyad Empire Foundation in New Persia. While the cause of the Caliphate Sharif of Umayyad was just, it may have been doomed, the people of Persia wanted a new leader or a reckoning of the ancient fires, the lost glories of antiquity, and I answered the call. The first in Persia since the fall of the Sassanids, or I could be content with what I have already achieved. So we gain some... every Iranian heritage involved ruler becomes reckoning of Persia's spirit. We gain a bunch of loyal Iranian troops. The Persian Empire should ensure this. Okay. So we got Iranian revival. It's interesting because can we even vassalize these guys? No. You're a different faith. The modifiers that we got from that are cool, but they're not as good as I would say some of the other ones. Where is the thing? Here we are. Flame in Persia. Resolve the Iranian intermezzo by rekindling the flame of Persia. Advantage the cultural heritage, culture fascination, development, growth in ancient Persian region. So you could really get your shit developed quicker We could do, I guess we could have been doing some of these. I forget that the Unity has that mechanic now. We did get some more legacy points, so we could put some in this, like just actually fill out. That's actually the biggest thing, is that you just get a shit ton of points so that you can do better tax decrees and stuff like that. That's really cool. I think for now we've achieved our goal of getting the Umayyads back on the Caliphate. That was successful. We've also done the intermezzo. We could probably move our capital back over here. I don't know if this character can do it because, oh, he can actually do it. Let's see. If we went here and said Cordoba is our capital again, we'd become an interloper in the Iberian struggle. So if we, I think the one thing we're doing is our culture isn't accepted. So if we went and converted to local traditions, we could do like status quo or something like that, or get close to that. You are involved in the intermezzo. Current struggle phase is okay. So the intermezzo is over, so that we can't do that one anymore. I wonder if that would change if we changed our culture. No wars involved in this. Cool. All right, for now, I think that's it, where we're going to leave it today. For people on Twitch, we're going to go find you another person playing some CK3 that you can then continue to enjoy and watch. For people on YouTube, that's all we got for you. If you would like to watch more of me, we got plenty of content out there. Plenty of content. So check out our channel. We got time lapses and stuff like that. Who is playing some CK3? That is a smaller channel. This guy's he's not smaller, but history, strategy, speedrun. This guy does the speedruns. Tarkus. He's an interesting player. You guys are probably gonna have more fun if you watch him than I. Cool. We'll start the raid, and then we'll be back probably sometime in the future, maybe a couple days from now. I'll see you all then. As always, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you all, like I said, in the future. Bye.